Top 75 in the country in bench minutes. Rick Croy will gamble with Hennig. Dominique Daniels, leading scorer in the conference, 0 for 3 from the field so far. Into the paint. High off the window and in. This is the biggest game in CBU team history. Only their third year fully postseason eligible. First time in the WAC semis as Daniels drives inside. That scoop goes. Seems like they're handling it. More hard drive, too strong. Nice alter by Coleman on the help side. Daniels collects to the cup. Beautiful reversal. There's the Dominique. Utah State a season ago, but now healthy. Gets the three-point play. 42 combined points this weekend. Daniels high up top.
And it becomes habit.
Dominique Daniels races to the bucket. Nice set play out of the time.
Just like Grant Foster.
That might be the cherry on top for GCU. Daniels got to have it. It's good for 3.
So this year he's emerged as a very good catch and shoot player. It's nice to see him get an easy bucket.
And he didn't even play in WAC Vegas a season ago.
I like the high hands right there on the closeouts, trying to deter vision. Tarleton State does not want them to get into a comfort zone.
Daniels 4 on the shot clock. Forced to do a tough step back 3. Knocks it down. For Silverstein, whose season high is 11. That's a push shot way short. Silverstein in defense of Boo Boo Benjamin. Bristow, on the miss. He's now 1 of 5 as Daniels gets it to drop. Oh, so tough inside. That's really the only way Tarleton's getting quality looks at the basket as Hicks finishes.
And that was a timely basket. It just seemed like they hadn't scored in a while, and in a sense, just scoreboard watching puts them down 7. You know, they've got to get a couple consecutive stops and then go the other end, get some easy buckets.
Daniels rattles it home. Rumor has been dispelled as Hicks goes to work. A good job of defense by CBU on the inside. Again, Coleman and Silverstein have been the underrated stars of this game defensively. Daniels, floater, yes, so good at those. Hicks goes swim move and took a brief shot to the head, allows for a run out. It's Daniels laying it in.
Technical aspect, but being here, listening to him talk and be a coach on the floor, very impressive young man.
Daniels all the way. And he's real.
Lancers 2, Mavericks 2. Daniels defended by Robinson, shakes him off. Daniels going inside from short range. That one's good for Dominique Daniels Jr.
Let's see if the Mavericks try to get steals or just slow down the offense here.
Number 22, Jackson Ellingsworth. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. The runner is good for Daniels. That's one of his.
Touch foul there. Only 8 fouls going into that foul, so.
24-19. Daniels again, the runner up and good. Mavericks are within 1. Coach Croy made the hand gesture that he wanted a timeout, and then I think he tried to wave it off like, no. Daniels, he answers with a 3. Daniels from the free throw line. Coleman back out to Daniels, swings it over to Musa. Thought about a 3, now finds Williams in the corner. He'll back down Robinson. Plays it back out to Daniels, 10 on the shot clock. Daniels puts it in drive. The drive in the dish out to Musa. He'll drive the kick. Daniels, 3. Good! Dominique Daniels on the shot clock. Robinson gets Daniels in the air, shoots the 3, cannot hit. Daniels comes out with it. Good stop there by the Lancers. Daniels gets the shot up, circles the cylinder and in. Lancers looking for a big stop. Less than 2 minutes to go. Dominique Daniels Jr. forcing the turnover. Lancers with the ball. This is what it's all about. This feels like a March Madness game. Daniels still on the dribble. defended by Ware. Ware steps out. Ware versus Daniels. Daniels takes it at him. Off the glass and good! With the big time three. Less than a minute to play. Daniels has it. Goes behind his back. Right at Ware. Step back. Good for Dominique Daniels. Let's take a look at the home keys to the game in this one for CBU. The return of Dom, as Jeff mentioned, integrating him back into the lineup after missing 3 games. And keep shooting from deep as Dom drives a teen. El Ghazaoui just hit a 3 a couple of moments ago. That one taken away by Dom. Splits a couple defenders. Dom on the other end, all the way to the cup. Count it. 39-28. Daniels steps back. All alone. Yes! Grimes also with 9 to lead the way for Tarleton.
Mpaka plays a whole lot bigger than 6'6".
Daniels up and good. Three-pointer is good for Uniza Ture, and Ture hits the three-pointer, brings it back to a 10-point game. Williams over to Johnson. Over to Silverstein, swings it into the corner to Williams. Now he's going to look inside to Hennig. Hennig battling Misek. Out to Johnson, 7 on the shot clock. Daniels behind his back, little stutter step, gets inside, splits a couple, defending Water, and drops in the bucket. 21-13. Daniels to the cup. 2 more for Dom as he goes up and good. Nice post move.
Running baby hook shot there.
It's at a 23-15 game. Looks like Coach Judkins has found a lineup on the floor that's working right now. Daniels, spin move, past Misek, yes! Riley's going to bring the ball up the floor for CBU. Williams, back to Riley on the wing. Looks inside to Coleman, back to the basket, plays it out to Dom. Daniels for 3.
He could be a great player for this Lancer program.
Griman's going to check out for the time being. A.J. Braun back in for the Lancers. Up by 11. Riley back to Dom, back to Riley. Dom's going to try the 3. And that one is in. 10-point ball game.
Utah Tech climbing back into this by just passing the ball around, wait for that open shot.
Riley to Dom. That's a deep 3. And he got that one is good, and the Trailblazers, Jeff, are within 1.
Yeah, they're just playing to play basketball. They're not slowing down. They're going after it.
53-52. Williams over to Silverstein in the corner. Defended by Beaker. Spins left. Stops his dribble. Finds Williams on the outside. Over to Daniels. Fakes left. Steps back. 3 on the way. That one is good. Oh! And Daniels somehow gets the rebound. Daniels 3. Oh, my goodness. No. Tapped out to Martell Williams. Back to Daniels. Gets around Misek. The runner is finally good.
To get past half court. I don't think they're going to try this on Dominique Daniels, but they will try to double any other guard crossing half court.
65-60 as we officially have reached the midway point of the second half. Daniels puts it in drive to the cup. The back balls trying to get around Riley. Hands it. Oh, what a spin move by Rainwater, but can't finish the lay-in. Riley up ahead to Williams for CBU. Williams, Johnson into the corner to Dom. He'll drive baseline. Gets tripped up, stays on his feet. Dom the reverse, and it's good.
Now they're beating you on all ends. One of the most impressive things I've seen from CBU as well is they only have 2 turnovers in this game. Doing a great job of valuing the ball.
Daniels pulls up. It falls. First performance. Dominique Daniels, ball in his hands. The WAC's leading scorer only has 2 tonight.
Either of those arms.
Daniels looking to take over in the...
Too shabby, Chris, for a matinee on a Thursday.
Dominique Daniels
gets the ball back. Leading scorer in the Western Athletic Conference. Goes down the middle, off the glass and in.
You put on Rashawn Seenster today, it doesn't make a difference.
8 of 10 for the field for the junior from Portland, Oregon. Here's Daniels, leading scorer in the WAC.
Basic basketball, fake a pass, make a pass. A lot of backdoor cuts.
Daniels inside, gets past War and lays it in. Makai Williams driving inside over Martell Williams, but can't finish. Martell keeps it in play. The Lopes have still not scored here in the second half. Dom on the other end. Drives inside.
Square to his shoulders.
That's his first field goal of this game. Lancers up by 10. Dom puts it in, drive over Brennan. The high arcing left. Jacoby Coles back in for GCU as Dom Hennig defending. He'll play it out to Phipps. Phipps post loose by Dominique Daniels Jr. Dom on the break. Dom versus Grant Foster. Dom gets it. 2 more. CBU ball from the baseline.
GCU now trying to trap here. Little run and jump action here on the press.
Daniels up to Riley. Riley's going to dribble it back out. Smart move by CBU.
And just run your offense down to about 8 and then let Mr. Daniels do his work.
8 on the shot clock as Jeff predicted. There's Daniels as Jeff just said. In their first meeting in Cedar City about 2 weeks ago, 6 of 6 from the floor. Shot is up, and that one is no good by Langston. Moose is going to push it up in a hurry. Here come the Lancers. He crosses midcourt, up ahead to Daniels. Catch and release 3. Yes! Dominique.
He's getting that there.
30-22. The Lancers desperate for a basket, and there is Dom.
They're just playing harder right now than CBU, and that's something I know Coach Croy does not like. A beautiful pass.
Nice pass inside. Hennig saves it, plays it into Silverstein. There is Dom. Dom inside. Leans in, bounces around. That one's going to rattle home for Dominique Daniels. Quickly into Braun. Braun back out to Daniels. Fires off the 3. That one is good.
Man, CBU.
Miller missing the front end of the 1-and-1. Here we go back the other way with the Lancers. Dom drives inside, puts it up. No way! Dominique.
Sensational.
Daniels on the other end. Off. Even going back to that Southern Utah game in their previous outing, they had 44 points in the paint. So CBU doing a good job on the outside, but can they dial it up from the outside? The inside game's good, but the outside, can they get that going tonight against the Wildcats? CBU in the home whites, going left to right. Abilene Christian in the visiting purple uniforms tonight here on ESPN+. Again, that's Jeff Gorham. My name is Pep Fernandez. Thank you for tuning in on a Thursday night here. Game night in the city of Riverside. Dominique Daniels Jr. fires off the 3. Your starting 5 for the Lancers. From the corner, Musa into Dom. The runner's up and good.
Well, the Wildcats are really trying to go inside, but watch for that back cutter like they just tried to make the play there. They've done it about 3 or 4 times here early.
CBU on a 7-0 run right now. They're 7 of 10 from the floor to start this game. Cutting back door. Dominique Daniels Jr. slipped loose and was all alone near the rim. An easy 2 for the Wildcats, and that's going to shrink that Lancer lead back down to single digits. It's 9.
That's a tough spot, and that little flex cut on the baseline for the easy little layup.
Musa to Daniels. Another acrobatic shot. The big 3 by Williams makes it a 9-point game.
That's Williams' first bucket of the ball game.
Silverstein to Braun. Braun's going to try to spin around Betial, but spins right into Keon Williams. Keeps it in play, but right back to Braun. Daniels three. That one is deep, but it got a dozen. He dropped 17 on the Wildcats in their previous meeting, already with 12, and Dom's got the steal. Dom in transition. Dom goes up, and Dom scores. We'll see what the Lancers have drawn up and what we assume might be the final possession here of the first half. If they take their time and get that last shot.
They're going to clear it out here. They're going to, looks like they're going to maybe come up, set a high pick, get something for Daniels, or they go a 1-4.
8 on the game clock. Musa back to Daniels. He'll try the three. It's up, and it is good. Rich Smith. 72-45. There's Griman up top. Defended by Horniker. Daniels, little stutter step. Off the glass and good. And there.
Towards the Lancers bench, but it wasn't a specific gesture targeted at anybody.
Yeah, I think it was the officials just turning around and seeing it pointed towards the Lancers bench.
Dom Daniels gets downhill and finishes with the right.
January the 11th, so it wasn't too long ago, right? We're talking a little over 2 weeks ago. The Wolverines shot 56% in the second half.
Look at that step back.
Yep. Daniels again. He'll go inside, though, this time. And from the right of the lane, a missed shot. That was Potter on the run out here. Daniels goes to work. Daniels gets the friendly bounce.
You shoot that within the 2 seconds differential. But why give Utah Valley an opportunity to score before the end of the half? Go in the locker room with at least a 10-point lead.
5 blocks for Utah Valley in the first half. Again, they averaged 6 blocks a game, 5th in the nation coming in as we get deeper into the month of January. Daniels drives. Daniels finds a shot and gets it over.
Back and down.
Trying to do the little bully ball you were talking about on the run out. Silverstein got another block, takes it away, and they got a chance here. They got numbers ahead if Silverstein can push it and notice it. Musa has been awfully quiet. 2 points, only 3 assists.
Really good game last time. Yeah. 13 points, 4 threes.
Up and under. Here's Holcomb. Got a size advantage on Silverstein. Missed it. Tapped out, though, by Potter. But he tapped it to Johnson. And they get it back to Daniels, who had a 39-point game once in his career here, which is the program high. And Daniels gets 2 more to fall. He's got the hands of Osiris Green. I think that's what both coaches were talking about. They want to dare the other team, right, to shoot 3-pointers all night?
They do. I mean, neither one of these teams are great 3-point shooting.
Career started at BYU for Toulson, and that family needs no introduction in the Lehigh State. Here's a drive by Daniels, and he gets that one to go.
They are, and you have to display that on both ends of the floor.
Went inside to Welling that time. Here's Daniels. Can he go 3 for 3? He most certainly. Last year at Wright State. Here's Welling, and Welling trying to return the favor. A missed shot rebounded by Braun. Braun's a 54% shooter this year. And that's
First or second off the bench every night. And Daniels denied. Are they going to count that one as Keon Williams? Underneath to Madden. Wild shot. Pokes it out of bounds, but unable to dislodge it from Kendall Coleman. Awkward. Daniels to the hoop. Kicks it out. Musa fakes the 3. Back to Daniels to tie it. Yes! And the Lancers can tie or get within 1 here. Daniels just 3 of 12 shooting. Make it 4 of 13 time. And Daniels is going to run some clock here.
Yeah, they're going to flatten it. They'll flatten it and give him all the space to work.
CBU has been in a lot of high leverage, late game, close games. Musa back to Daniels. To the basket he goes. Finishes.
Bristow miss. 23-17 6-point game under the 4-minute mark remaining in the first half. Daniels dribbles right, creates some space. The right-handed in Coleman, and that Well, that almost looked like a pass on the outside of to a receiver on a fade, perfectly dropped in there.
Was that pass in slow motion?
It looked like it was.
Man, that was a great pass.
I don't know that Freddie thought he was going to get it. He kind of surprised him when it hit him in the hands. 13-point lead for the Texans.
And
Daniels to the bucket.
And then he almost missed a shot down here.
Rattles at home, kind of a pocket hook shot there, not all the way extended, took it from his shoulder and got it to go down.
That is a great step-through move, and that is a freshman that can finish like most can.
Boy, talk about finishing.
All right, thank you. That, once again, Michael Goodkind, the third member of our broadcast crew.
Well, only Michael could do a great interview with mascots.
Daniels from the corner. That one is good. Lenhart over to Nelson in the corner. That's no good. And once again, Kendall Coleman pulls it down and swipes it over to Dominique Daniels. He'll go coast to coast. Floater in the lane, and that's good. So a couple contests with about 15:45 to go. Here's Daniels. He'll take the stop and pop, and he finds the bottom of the hustle. It's those types of plays.
Well, that right there was 100% Trevin Lenhart.
We've seen that a lot. He pulled down 8 rebounds against Grand Canyon, the best rebounding team in the Western Athletic Conference. In fact, it was the entire guard line. Dom Nelson, Tanner Toulson, Trevin Lenhart, they led the way in rebounding. Here's Dom Daniels, wide open. You can't leave him open. Up off the backboard and in.
How did he finish that? That was incredible, folks.
Acrobatic from Dominic Nelson.
Extreme athleticism.
He's got 13 points.
He just finds a way to get that basketball up on the glass, and I love the way he uses the glass.
15 points from Dominic Nelson. So you mentioned it's the battle of the Dominique Daniels Jr. inside. Puts it up as the shot clock is going. 74-63 in that overtime game. We might be seeing overtime here today. Let's see.
Yeah, these two teams have been well matched over the years. Become kind of a nice little rivalry.
Daniels trying to work past that Utah Valley defense. They're getting it back to him. Working on Carter Welling. A little bit of a mismatch there. Up high.
And the putback for Kobe Williamson, who made his first start of the season tonight. Only his third game back from an injury.
And the 7th offensive rebound in this first half. They've led to a couple buckets for Seattle U.
And there's Dominique. 34-31. Good defense by Kendall Coleman. In transition, Musa, Daniels. Now they're going to hurry up to slow it down. 34-31. Musa, Daniels backdoor, and it is good. And at 39. CBU looking to take the lead on this possession. Daniels puts it in drive all the way to the cup and good. Just playing in his third game this season, his first start of the year tonight against CBU. He's got 8 points. 48-44. Less than 6 to go. Daniels drives. Leans in. Hits on offense. Dawson. Blocked by Musa. Daniels scrambles over to the ball in transition. Daniels the basket and the whistle. Daniels up top. Going behind his back. Going inside to the cup, and it is good.
People in the country are going to stay in front of him. No. But I'm really looking forward to seeing the matchup when he gets into the paint and trying to finish over the big guys from Irvine.
Musa dumps it into Braun. Gets going on Loiston, kicks it out. Musa. Now Silverstein. A lot of ball movement for both teams early on tonight. Really working down the shot clocks as Daniels straightaway bids a swish. Shooting teams in the country, they are third at 81, almost 82%. So again, the Lancers going to have to be disciplined here tonight.
Well, I mean, UC Irvine is a very interesting team because they're third in the free throws and they're also second in the Big West in field goal percentage defense. So I mean, that's another really big statistic for them.
Yeah, defense and free throws is what UCI does as Daniels hits the floater. Thing for this UCI team, they got a lot of homegrown players. They only have, I believe, 3 transfers. Nice crossover by Daniels for the bucket.
A little undersized against Loishton. He just out-jumped him and outworked him for it.
That's 8 rebounds now for Kendall. His season average, second in the WAC in rebounding. Daniels lets it fly. Got it!
That was a great backdoor play right there. Perfect timing. First lead of the game for Irvine?
Second
lead of the game.
Daniels able to just get it across. Got some space and gets the finish.
Well, I mean, first class, mid-major team, and whatever happens in the conference tournament isn't going to take away from that, but eventually they're going to get that thing back to them.
Name for Jackson State. Hunt's little floater off of the iron.
Another rebound for Coleman. Kendall's a little tired here, too.
Daniels for the bucket in the foul. Hunt is back in for him.
Smart by Mo Williams to pull Ruffin so he doesn't get an unnecessary foul. Here comes Dom, right hand.
Daniels with the finish.
I can't even do the math on that, Travis. It's hard enough for me to do math to begin with. Dom, right hand.
Daniels and walks it into Mansell. Mansell, tough shot. Nope. Hennig the board.
Jackson State missing some shots here. See if CBU can capitalize and extend this lead. Here he comes, right hand.
And it's Daniels again.
And not get his shot blocked by the guard.
Yeah, that's why I was so surprised. It was a Ruffin of all players. Daniels, a little bit of contact with Hunt.
Here he comes.
All the way in. My goodness.
Dogs in other ways. He gets off the schneid early today, and the Bulldogs opt to an 8-1 lead right out of the gate. Musa on the left wing, cross court for Daniels. Daniels thinking about pick and roll, gets it up top Johnson, out of the left wing Musa. Behind the back feed to Johnson in the corner left side, penetrating on the baseline, cut off. Kicks back out to the perimeter, Musa, guarded by Weaver. Morsek is in for Fresno State, the 7-footer. His help D with Weaver prevents Musa from penetrating. To the corner, Daniels, lefty 3, got it to beat the shot clock. Dominique, across the timeline, picked up by Silverstein. Bounce pass feed for Sek in the high post. Sek loses the handle on the dribble, and Daniels takes it away the other way. Daniels all the way to the cup. Right hand layup good, plus a foul on Collins. Zayon, you got to beat me twice. How about this play? Price with a circus scoop after a nice feed from Robinson. No foul call. It didn't go, and here comes CBU. Daniels open, right wing 3. Yes, the Lancers. Foul. So here we go in the second half. CBU with it first. Dominique Daniels Jr., the senior point guard. 9 points and a couple assists so far. They work it down to Kendall Coleman, who lost it, got it back, and now he pulls it back on the perimeter. Daniels left open for a right wing 3, catch and shoot, and he gets the roll. Came up short off the iron, up off the... Collins crossing over on Musa, shot over him, missed it, and the long rebound ends up in Daniels' hands. Dogs going cold again on the offensive end.
I'd like to see Robinson or Weaver take something to the hole.
Daniels penetrating, floats it up with the right hand in the paint, and he's heating up. 14 points.
Collins knows that Sek can't touch the sky anymore, but he just threw it right where all he had to do is just drop it in.
That dunk brought to you by Pizza Factory. Proud to be your hometown slam dunk pizza. We toss them their awesome Pizza Factory, but Daniels says that was only 2.
Yeah, you look at how this game is being played, the wear and tear, the guy's tired. You're going to have to keep that bench going.
Musa trying to initiate for CBU, finds a backdoor cutting Daniels, who gets up and dunks it. The 50-51 Lancers after both made foul shots by Hennig. Collins back in the game, and he had the hot hand against Daniels for a while. Daniels reaching in, forces the turnover. Here comes Daniels against Crawford, jumps into his chest and then lays it in with the right hand. Daniels on cue, up to blocked by Hennig, out to Weaver, a 3 left of center, badly missed to the right, and Musa's got it for CBU. Adam Musa gives it up to Daniels up top. The penetration, the finger roll, and 2 more for the bouncy one. With a lead of a dozen, he's got 23. Here's Weaver in the paint, off balance, thought he was fouled by Williams. No call, missed the shot badly. And here come the Lancers again. They've made each of their last 6 shots. They lead by a dozen on the road, and now they want to work a little clock for Coach Rick Croy. Another familiar face on that Lancer bench is a former COS Giant star out of Visalia, Hardy Espria, who went on to Star for the Titans of Cal State Fullerton. Easy to recognize that face on the Lancer bench. Here's Musa, top of the arc, 7 to shoot. Backing it out against Robinson with 5. With 4, the crossover. Feeds Daniels, step back 3. Banked it in. It's all, hits them both. Dogs within 13. Here's that press, Coach Q.
Yeah, and this has been his lifesaver. Wahlberg's lifesaver at times is making up gaps with this press, but can they sustain it for 7:22?
Dominique Daniels able to break that press himself, go right to the cup, righty layup, got it. Boy, is he quick.
Right on cue.
Trey Green checking in for the first time tonight for middle. Daniels sprinting his way to the cup.
He went to a completely different level when he saw a path to the basket there.
Yeah, between him and Justin Porter tonight, that should be something to keep an eye on as we see a little 1-2 step and a little roll.
Inside of about 8 feet is significantly easier until you get that play right there.
Daniels on the backdoor cut. Green, quick trigger 3, no, and Coleman with another rebound. Middle Tennessee's bench looking for a foul call on the three-point attempt from Green, not getting it. Daniels sprinting to the cup.
That's the day. Never got to that side of the floor.
Weston, another step back 3, not this time. Johnson clears. Daniels, a quick spurt to the rim, and 1. Braun, double team, fading away with a left hand, can't get the kick. Coleman, no, with a follow, but an offensive rebound leads to a Daniels three-point opportunity. And Cal back.
Boy, if you're Middle Tennessee, you're certainly hoping those things don't come into play.
Daniels, quick floater.
Tonight here at home after wearing red last week. This is Davis blocked away by Braun. Davis attacking, Braun blocking. Next whistle will be our first media timeout. As Davis goes for the steal, but it stays with CBU. Musa dishing. Daniels Jr. 3-ball. Got it. Actually, career high in points and rebounds, 9 and 8. Seeing action here early on in the first half and gives the Aztecs back the 2-point lead. San Diego State's largest lead was 3. Daniels, mid-post now for Brady Hennig, and now out to Division I. Now fully eligible for the NCAA tournament. Daniels Jr. drives, goes high off the glass, and pops that through. That's 2 points in 9 minutes. Final 90 seconds of the half. As Daniels Jr. has returned, he's playing with 10 points and 2 fouls. And he crosses over, gets inside, puts it up, and bounces that home. Daniels Jr. 4 of 10 shooting has 12 points. Now Johnson short on the floor. It's going to be Daniels Jr. nearly a collision, and he puts it in. Played him until tonight. Daniels Jr. trying to weave his way in, and that's short on the floor. He gets it back. Another second chance. Long 3. Got it. He's been in double figures in an Aztec uniform. 75-62. Daniels the other direction. And 1 for Daniels. Boyd's first. Is off the side of the iron, no good. 20 seconds. 2-possession game. Daniels Jr. whips it for Stevenson. Stevenson taking a lot of time. Daniels Jr. shake and bake. Drives. Puts it up and in at 10.8.
Are we playing UCF style defense of getting in the gap? No easy looks inside the rim. And as you could see right away, Coach Dawkins makes a change. They go to a zone.
Daniels able to penetrate that zone and hit the
nimble tank. He can score underneath the rim. He can score over top of you. He can go through you. Austin, you and I have seen games where his spin move is one of the best we've seen in a UCF uniform. But if he can pull defenders away out to the three-point line, it totally changes this UCF offense.
He is a very difficult matchup for opposing defenses late in the UCF. Ivy Curry, nice catch by Cheam. A little bit off balance as he went up. He had his hands up looking for a foul call.
Excellent pass, even more impressive catch from the 7-footer Cheam.
J.J. Taylor at 6'8" draws the defensive assignment on Daniels. Can't keep him in front.
Wow.
High off the window. Silverstein pulls it down. Stevenson for 3. Backside rebound by Johnson. And another possession for the Lancers.
Good help by Dior Johnson.
And Daniels with a play in the early part of this year. Hendricks off the back rim with the free throw. Fourth game for Tyler Hendricks. This time with a couple of different injuries in the early part of the year, but adding some more depth to this UCF bench.
Passing is contagious, and we're starting to see it.
A 10-0 run by UCF. Daniels all the way in.
But he is consistent.
Ivy Curry off the front rim. Offense is starting to find some rhythm here in the late stages of the first half. Daniels to the left, too. It's a 7-0 run for UCF. Daniels back out there. Hesitation and finish. Daniels.
Well, you can tell that Darius Johnson likes that matchup. He wants to go at Daniels, who is smaller and not as strong. Daniels may have the quickness edge, but Johnson has the strength and size edge.
Daniels step back.
Oh my.
His third
jumper. Baylor looks to have fixed a few things. They got blown out by Gonzaga. And they came back and had some good wins in the Bahamas. It was an awesome performance from Dominique Daniels. Just couldn't get enough help. He dropped 31. Not much more he can do.
Able to get 33.
Shot. Fresno State 12-21 last season and 4-14 in the Mountain West. Parted ways with Justin Hudson after the year and brought in the architect of the dribble drive motion offense, Vance Wahlberg. Dominantly lost by 2 against SMU. Daniels 4-3. As Coleman on the offensive glass, Daniels will take it down the baseline, and a teardrop settles in.
With that big body. Looks like he's going to have a comeback game, like you said.
The national junior college leader in scoring a season ago at Triton in Illinois, on a team that finished runner-up in the NCAA tournament in Hutchinson, Kansas. Daniels launches and hits. State earlier this month. They can score in bunches. Daniels follows it up in among the Elijah Price a couple points away from a double-double. 6:30 left in an 8-point game. Daniels racing to the cup, and he lays it in off the window remaining. Front rimmed it. Does Fresno State foul?
Let's see, I would.
Daniels for the tie. Punched it in! Late in the clock, Collins. Weaving through, and leaves it short. Double-double for Coleman, 10 points, 12 boards. Daniels falling away, puts it in. He only made 24 for Aguilar. There comes Daniels, off the window and in. 26 for Aguilar. Third time this season he's cleared 25. Big-time score. The reigning National JUCO Player of the Year was a big get for Vance Wahlberg when he got the job in the Central Valley. Paying dividends tonight. 5 to shoot. It's Daniels back to the 10. Shot.
If you're CBU, you want to run this clock down and try to get something going toward the rim.
9 seconds separate the game clock and the shot clock. And California Baptist finally put this one away. It's Daniels downhill. He rolls it in. Holbert to alter the shot. Miller pulls up. Saved in by California Baptist. 8 straight points for SMU to build this lead to double figures. Daniels flips it up and it bounces home.
Don't have time.
Yeah, we're focused on the hardwood stuff. SMU, we've been told, came in at number 9. So that top 12, you get in. The beauty of the expanded playoff. The final minute 20 of the opening half here. Daniels steps through, and it bounces in off the back. Alley-oop. Ambrose Hilton turns to his left. Saved in by Coleman. Another stop for CBU. And Daniels come alive for the Lancers. Averaging more than 19 points per game. He lets it go from deep and connects.
In the world.
Terrell Colbert, transfer from K-State, loses the handle. Here comes Daniels racing to the bucket for two.
He is.
7 minutes left to play in Greater Palm Springs. Daniels around the high screen, takes it to the bucket, and it rattles home.
He got that.
CBU can tie with a 2, take a late lead with a 3. Daniels knifes inside and lays it in.
This competitive moment if you're the Lancers.
And
they got
the
it.
turnover. Musa leading the Lancers back the other way. Daniels driving inside right at
Great
the
try.
rim. The basket trimmed down to 10.
Credit to McLean. He's really stopped the bleeding for Eastern Washington, scored it himself, and then penetrated in a great throw out right there for a 3.
35-25, CBU. Musa over to Daniels. Drives inside.
There's that right hand.
And Hennig.
I like the lineup. 2-point guard lineup here. Eastern back in this, now looks like a 1-3-1 zone.
Sure does.
Trying to disrupt the Lancers.
Daniels
Dom got in
inside,
the paint.
circling around, and I should point out, Lancers on top, trying to keep it that way. Williams comes
Big
up with
steal.
the steal. To Daniels. Daniels defended by Stockton, drives inside, right-handed scoop shot is good.
There he goes again. Here comes McLean.
McLean leans in, won't go. Daniels in transition,
Great throw
up ahead to
ahead.
Musa.
Oh!
Behind his back to Daniels. What a play.
And the ball does not lie. That's what they said, Pep. Right? Back in the playground back in the day, they said the ball does not lie.
It was meant to be. Daniels. Oh, what a pretty shot.
Comes McLean.
McLean to the rim, 67-56.
Again, too easy of a score right there. Again, Eastern hanging around. I'm sure way too much for Coach Croy's comfort.
Daniels going to his right.
Great pass.
Musa defended by Cook on the wing. Took a look inside to Coleman. Now goes up top to Daniels. Daniels puts it in drive. Scoop shot and good. As this game unfolds between the Lancers and the Bears.
Nice box out there by AJ.
Daniels puts it in drive. Straight to the hole. Lays it in. To halftime.
That's right.
Daniels drives inside to the cup and good.
Spreading CBU out.
And the steal by Williams.
Great hands by Martell right there. Here comes Musa.
Musa to Daniels. Again puts it in drive. Right at Wisney. The basket is up. And Riley. Pass picked off by Martell Williams. See if the Lancers can capitalize. Back out to Daniels. Drives inside, hangs, and hits off the glass. Wisney blocked by Braun.
Here come the Lancers. Good start by CBU.
Daniels steps back, hits the three. No run of their own.
But again, the issue is these threes are being created because of the dribble penetration.
Daniels' long jumper is good.
Their guys coming off the bench, Pep, have done a great job tonight as well. You know, McCreary, big time shot. He's a strong kid.
Scoop shot is good. It's no good. Rebound by Johnson.
From CBU.
Daniels to Johnson. Back out to Daniels. Long jumper is good. Second half done.
Great job by the Bears there to spread out the Lancers. Hawthorne with the easy drive.
Daniels' three is no good. Coleman offensive rebound. Back out to Daniels. He'll drive inside, hangs, and hits.
Okay, they got
Rick Croy and CBU, but the Lancers trailing by 3 as Long Island University has made 3 consecutive field goals to take the lead. Daniels the floater. And there was that stop you were just talking about. See if the Lancers can capitalize on this possession. Dominique Daniels to the hole. Daniels backs it out with 8 on the shot clock. Deep 3 for Daniels. That one is no good. Rebound, Sam Silverstein.
Great throw out.
Riley to Daniels. He'll try again.
Shoot 3.
Shooter shoot. Lee with the finger roll.
2-point game.
Yeah, back to a 1-possession contest here. Riley takes it at Shepard. Pass along the baseline to Dom Daniels for 3, and there it is.
No matter what your percentage is.
Shepard over Riley, no good.
But still, that same horns-on ball hurt us on the roll right there.
61-56. Daniels walks it back out, up top to Riley. Little out of control, stops his dribble, and plays it to Coleman. Back to Daniels, he'll shoot another 3. That one is good. What, 6'9"?
Yeah.
Daniels 5'10".
Good job by Strickland there. They talked in the shoot-around today about how good he is at getting in the paint, jump stopping, letting everything settle, and making a play, and you saw it right there.
100%. Daniels steps back. Three-pointer is...
Dominate the glass.
Tough bucket there by Fuller. Cuts it down to a dozen. Williams back out to Daniels.
High on ball here for Dom, and he gets in there.
Drives inside. He got her. Heads up play by the Lancers, calling a timeout. They'll have possession here coming out of the break. 80-70. Silverstein back out to Daniels. Oh, 5 on the shot clock. Daniels puts it in drive.
Right-handed.
Oh. Little turnaround's good.
Lather's been good at that tonight off the dribble. He's hit a couple of those.
We had Silverstein on the Lancers Athletic Podcast. He was saying his grandparents are in from Chicago for family weekend.
Unbelievable. The biggest weekend of the year at CBU.
Yeah, trying to pick up a big win. In fact, they just announced it was a sold-out crowd here at the Fowler Event Center tonight as Daniels hits.
Nate Pickens is one of those instant offense guys. Reminds me a lot of Riley for CBU. Both kind of cookie-cutter players.
And Dominique Johnson. Moses driving right, pulls up mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound, Coleman. Coleman now with 8 rebounds in this game. He had a double-double in the last outing against Kennesaw State. Daniels, close range, good. 6:44.
9-0 run for UC Riverside.
Who's going to step up for the Lancers? Riley back out to Stevenson. Stevenson with 6 points and a couple threes. Daniels from deep, it's good. Dominique defending Hargris. Trying to cut back door, but the steal by Stevenson. Good defense here by CBU.
Yeah, UC Riverside has not led in this ball game, Pep.
The Lancers trying to lead wire to wire. Daniels! Of defending Braun there in the post. Daniels into Braun, hands it back off to Daniels from the elbow, leans in, got it good. The other end and running the floor, Jamil Miller. Another one of those freshmen here for Kennesaw State.
And the Lancers not getting back on defense. You got to get right to the gut against transition teams.
Johnson, nowhere to go, plays it back out to Daniels. Still plenty of time, 15 on the shot clock. Daniels driving right all the way to the hole and lays it in. We will stay tied at 24. Daniels puts it in drive. What a move! Dominique Daniels, the steal. Daniels all alone. Yes! With 4 threes in this game for the Owls. Kicks it into the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Daniels. That one is stopped there for the Lancers. Cottle with a rare miss tonight from from deep. Daniels puts it in drive. Daniels to the hoop. Or three-point plays. And the steal off the turnover. Daniels has it. Daniels inside. Daniels the left in. And it's 13-8 now, and Bailey with all 13 for the Cardinals.
Do you remember World Be Free?
I sure do.
That is World Be Free. He has not missed.
What a great first impression. His first game in a Cardinals uniform. But the Cardinals as a team shooting 68%.
Well, yeah, and they're doing it because they're just getting open looks. They're passing the ball. They're drawing two defenders, kicking it. Guys are wide open, hitting shots. There's
Stevenson.
that trap. There's that 1-3-1 we saw earlier.
Daniels going to his right, all the way, blows past his defender and lays it in.
Sure shoot the basketball. Anderson and Bailey, beautiful looking jump shot. Young boys and young girls at home, watch these guys shoot. Great move.
Daniels cutting backdoor and late. Three-pointer from deep. Good for Bailey. He's up to 34. On the other end, the shot is up and good. I'd imagine, Jeff, you're going to take your sweet time on this possession.
I would take my sweet time on every possession. I'd clear it out for this man right here. Let's see if they go to a down on the baseline. Clear it out for him.
The Lancers up by 4 with 1 minute to go. Daniels, a little stutter step to the rim.